Coming up Sunday, March 25th, the Detroit Pistons go on the road to battle the Toronto Raptors. Do not miss it.
And here now is our State Farm assist to the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that three-point look.
The Pistons leading. Fades back. Dinwiddie passes to Chan. Again, the Pistons good for two.
Well, if you like offense, you'll love this game.
Yep, a high-scoring affair. Both squads saving their energy for the offensive end of the floor because they definitely aren't doing anything defensive.
And for the Pistons, Monroe and Drummond there inside. Then it's Matthews, and it's the dude, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pistons?
Boy, the points they've produced off their play in the post have been so valuable for them in this game, guys. I mean, it's been a huge part of what they're doing.
And I'll tell you, the other thing, guys, is the mid-range shot has been something that's really worked well for them tonight.
And New York making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Pistons shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. In low to Monroe. And here's the fast break. And for Detroit, Monroe and Drummond there inside. And it's the dude, and it's Matthews, and it's Dinwiddie, and it's the one.
16 seconds.
Here's Anthony. Off the inbound. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting for New York, Carmelo Anthony. At the line for two.
And he knocks down the first one.
So far in the game for Anthony, 12 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Good on both. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Chan. Shot from 12. And Detroit again with the bucket. And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, what's that, 7 lead changes already here? So this is a great matchup, guys. Two competitive teams going at it.
And for Detroit, Monroe and Drummond there inside. And it's Matthews, and it's the dude, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Guys, we know where the ball needs to go. We got to get the ball to our best player. They don't have a guy on their team that can stop him, and he can create.
Chris Kaman's checked in for early. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Shoots off the screen. Drummond passes to Dinwiddie. Here's the dude, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
The Knicks with the lead. On the floor for Detroit. Monroe and Drummond there inside. And it's the dude, then it's Matthews, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Here's Middleton. Deep two from Anthony. It's Drummond with the rebound. Here's Chan. Anthony with the defensive effort. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Matthews with the steal. Here's Dinwiddie. Drummond passes to Chan. Anthony with the block. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Drills the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 4.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
The shot's good from Chan.
You know, that mid-range jump shot, maybe an underutilized tool in today's NBA, but it's really serving this team well.
In fact, it very well might.
Listen up. We have to send them a message. We have to be physical, run through screens, cut off passing lanes, and lay people out if they're going to the basket. Punish them whenever you can. No easy baskets. You hear me?
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Lionel Hollins gave to his team during that last break. He was highly in when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
Thanks, Doris. Some nice passing by New York here. That's good.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Dinwiddie passes to Chan. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's the pick. Dishes it to Kaman. Outside Anthony. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And much more aggressive play has led to more free throw attempts for them here in the second half.
You know, that's how you do it, Steve. I mean, defender pressing up on you, you press right back, get into him.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
Good on the second free throw. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Monroe. Here's the dude. The kick out to Matthews. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. Passes it to Chan. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Matthews. To tie it up. And another 3 for Detroit.
Tell you what, they're going to have a hard time climbing back into the game if they're going to continue to play defense like that.
Okay, guys, on defense, no inside looks, nothing. That means 1 foot in the paint, helping on.
Pass to Middleton. The dish now to Anthony. Jumper off the screen, and it's off the back rim. No good.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Here's Chan, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Anthony. Shot denied. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. The feed now to Matthews. Pulls it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. New York trailing. Here's Anthony. On target from 13 feet. Anthony's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
That's good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Middleton. He's covered by Matthews. Middleton dishes to Carmelo. From 13. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's the dude. Drummond passes to Chan. Anthony on the double team. Matthews, no one around him. And it's Matthews again missing. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Middleton. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Outside Anthony. Kaman inside. New York moving it around. Here's Olenichev. Bullseye! And that was an enormous three-pointer.
That is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Here's the dude for the win. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg.